Hello and welcome. My name's Sam and this is the Little Greenhouse Creates. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for joining me for our second card for this week's stamp set of the week, filled with cheer. It's this wonderful little stamp set here. It's an online version, so you won't find it in the catalogue, but it is on the website should you wish for it. And if you're following me on YouTube, there is also a card supply info on the details below here, so you'll find it there. Now, so we have used this one on Monday, so we're going to go for a slightly more updated version for today. So this one is, I created a birthday card. The one that we'll create today will be Christmas, but I just wanted to show you that it is possible to make it as a birthday card. And if, like me, you have your birthday in December, sometimes it can be a bit difficult to find birthday cards for people whose birthdays are in the winter months because they're always focusing on Christmas. So this, I think, makes the perfect birthday card. But let's make a Christmas card for now. So let me bring in the supplies. Okay, so I have cherry cobbler measuring 8 inches by 5 3/4 and scored at the 4-inch mark. Let me bring in my bone folder and we can burnish it. Oh, it's hidden away. Come back here. Thank you very much. There we go. So there's the cherry cobbler. I then have a piece of pumpkin pie which measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, and I have a white piece of cardstock which is 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. In fact, I have 2 pieces of those, one for the inside and as well. So, and this is going to be our portrait card. No, sorry, our landscape card this time. So let us start with our main piece. So what we're going to do is we are going to stamp up our cart first of all, and I'm going to stamp this all up in Pebble Path. Okay, so roughly work out where it's going to go, just about there. I also have a piece of scrap so that I can stamp a cart on it, and I've also got a strip that is 1/2 inch by 3 inches for a sentiment. So let's do that first of all. So let's bring this down here so I can see it. Okay, and then I'm just going to put my cart just about there. There we go. Then I'm going to add my wheels. So one goes there, and then we've got one that goes there. There we are. Then we are going to, let me just wipe that down. There we go. Then we're going to add our snowman and his Christmas tree. So we're going to stamp that up. We're going to take the ink pad to the actual stamp rather than the other way around. There we go. And then we're going to turn it over. Now what you will notice straight away is if I put it up there, we'll lose the Christmas tree. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down to around about there. Pop that down. And that will go over there, but that's fine. It works quite well. The only thing I haven't done is stamped my cart. So I'll do that. My cart will go on my piece of scrap. There we are. And then we will add some Christmas lights. Again, I shall stamp that in the Pebble Path. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do when Pebble Path finishes this year, next year. It's one of my favourite colours. Okay, so I'm going to put one on that side, and then I'm going to put a few on here. There we go. So that's that. And then what I'm going to do is take my inside layer, which I have here, and I'm just going to add some Christmas lights to that as well. So I'm going to put that one there, and there. There we are. So that's just going to be for the inside of the card. Right, so the first thing we need to do is to take our die, and we're going to run that through the cut and emboss machine, and then I will be back. I have one I have already done earlier, and as you can see, once that is laid down, you can't actually see the overlaying of the area down here, so that works really well. Now, to save time, I have already pre-coloured in my snowman, so here he is. And then what I'm going to do is, you've got two choices. You can either stick him down or flat, like so, or raise him with dimensionals. Now, the original card, which I have put down and cannot see for the life of me, oh, there it is. The cart is flat, the sentiment is raised. So let's see, I wasn't sure about what sentiment to put on. So if I put the Happy Christmas, now I've found a Merry Christmas that I've got. If I stamp it on there, it's quite big, and then it will sit on there like so. I'm not sure if I like that. So the thing to do then would be to use a smaller sentiment. So to use a smaller sentiment, I've got the For You, she says when it falls off. So there we go. What we'll do is we'll pop that down here. We will get the Pebble Path and see if I can get that onto my card. Let's see. I think it needs to be slightly wider. Okay, so let us get a piece of white paper. I've got a spare scrap here. That's slightly longer, thicker should I say. And then what I will do is tap that up. It's come off of my, there we are. So I'll pop it onto there. There we go. I can then cut that down to fit, but then I will use the Happy Christmas Wishes, and I will put it inside on the card. There we go. Perfect. Right, so I'm just going to pop this lot aside for a second, and then I can bring in my trimmer and I can chomp this down. That's there. Right. Okay, let's see how that works onto there. That works better, doesn't it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the cart down with my multi-purpose. There we are. So that goes flat. And then that goes over the wheels, covers up any icky bits that we don't want anybody to see. They will never know. There. Then we will bring in the For You and pop it up on a dimensional, which is just over here. So one there, one there. Bring that down. Move that slightly over. Come on, there we are. That's about there. There we go. So there he is. Isn't he lovely? I really like him. He's really cute, even if he is slightly melted. Right, so now we can attach that onto our pumpkin pie. So we will use, or I will use, the Stampin' Seal. Okay, so that goes onto there like so. I suppose you could have put happy birthday on there for a snowman if your birthday was in around Christmas. Then I'm going to add my matte layer onto the card base, and I shall use my multi-purpose for this bit. There we go. So I can put that into there like so, and then the only thing left to do now is to add my Merry Christmas wishes, and again I will add the Stampin' Seal for that. And that can go inside. There. Now obviously if you wanted to, you could colour in the lights, but I think I will just leave it plain on this occasion. So there we go. That is our Christmas version and our birthday version. Let's bring those down so you can see them. It's always a good idea. There we go. So simple but fun to create. So thank you for joining me today. I will be back again on Friday for our last card with this particular stamp set. And I think it will be something fun. I think you'll like it. So if you're around, do join me. It'll be lovely for you to be with me. It's always nice when people comment or join in. Please put any comments at the bottom. I will try and endeavour to answer them as soon as possible, or as soon as I notice that they are up. So thank you for joining me today. As I said, I'll be back on Friday. So whatever you do for the rest of the day, take care and lots of love.